Hello everyone, this is a Grand Celestial here with another extras video for the game Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Okay, I'm gonna read about the secret reports. First off is Xehanort's letter. Please accept my deepest gratitude for the invitation to witness your pupil's succession to the office of True Keyblade Master. It was a heavy mantle our master placed upon your shoulders in naming you successor, but you have nonetheless preserved and raised two masters yourself. I know it cannot have been easy. I did you terrible harm in the past over a petty difference in opinion, and just a few years ago, selfishly thrust my own burdens upon you. I think of you like a younger brother, and yet fool that I am. I have never availed myself of countless opportunities to apologize or thank you for opening your home to the boy. Yet not once have you blamed me. On the contrary, here you are inviting me to such an important ceremony. I intend to be there to offer you all my blessings. Our master chose his heir wisely. Ours is a bizarrely ironic task to watch over the light from the shadows. But in the face of that, the warmth in your heart and unfailing dedication to the light impressed me to no end. I have taken to wandering the world and seen much darkness hiding in the light. Lately, I fear it has taken a turn for the worse. Perhaps Yen Sid has already told you about the unversed. These fledgling emotions derive from negativity, and I can now sense their presence in nearly every world. And on the topic of darkness, we must speak of another matter that concerns me, one related to the upcoming ceremony. When I visited several years ago, your pupil Terra drew my attention. His power is immense to be sure, but within his heart I could see darkness just waiting to be awakened. I know that this is none of my business, but I have reservations about welcoming Terra as a true Keyblade Master without taking certain precautions. The traditional examination, perhaps, to see if he has the mark of mastery. The choice is yours, and I will humbly respect your decision. Take care. I eagerly await our long overdue reunion. Next is Xehanort's Report 1. Much time has passed since I left the home of my youth behind, and in the myriad worlds I have since visited. I have gained much knowledge on these pages. I tend to record a portion of that knowledge and put the course of my life to paper. Upon reflection, my life underwent the most considerable sea change when I arrived at that place. Yes, it began when I found a master and another I would later call my brother, when I found a new home. Then there was a Keyblade. For what purpose was it begotten, and by whom? During my training as one of its wielders, this precepts offered clear answer. The Keyblade existed so that we who watched over the light could protect the world from the shadows. But was that the true answer? Could there be more to it than that? My heart sought knowledge, and so I sometimes visited other worlds, though such travel was forbidden unless duty required, and found that my heart sought. Sorry, another power failure. So, anyway, Xehanort's Report 2. Our master instructed us to don armor while traveling between worlds so that we might shield ourselves from the darkness. But there in the lanes between, I could not feel the force of it, the power, and from then on, I forewent my armor's protection, and I had been told the darkness would devour me, but what terror could it possibly hold so long as I found the strength to control it? The world is vast, and the worlds within the greater world uncountable like little islands. They dot a great ocean between which keeps them ignorant of each other, uncorrupted. Each world had its own order. Unlike us, they could not know of the world in its entirety, and we were endeavored to enlighten them. Xehanort's Report 3. In ancient times, no such buffers kept the larger world divided. There were no walls of light enclosing each smaller world the way they do today. Nothing prevented one from physically interfering with the next. At the time, the world was filled with light and a great many Keyblade wielders, but without buffers, the worlds began to squabble over ownership of the light. You see, they learned of the Keyblade's true use. War broke out as each of the Keyblade wielders struggled to lay claim to an almighty entity known as Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts could be described as an aggregate of hearts. Worlds too have hearts, just like people. Each world's heart is concealed from sight beyond a hidden door. By gathering all the hearts of all the worlds in a single place, one may complete Kingdom Hearts. Xehanort's Report 4. And when Kingdom Hearts is complete, it is said that one who opens its door will bring about the creation of the next world. Such a feat is above any human, or to put it in a different way, whoever opens the door will be reborn as something far greater than human. Light and darkness are two sides of the same coin. Without the darkness, there is no light. The Keyblade wielders' great war over Kingdom Hearts was fought by the defenders of light, servants of darkness, those who sought to reconcile the two, and those motivated by nothing more than lust for power. A whole spectrum of thought was swept into conflict, and the worlds that did not go to war found the war brought to them. In the end, the whole world was cast into darkness. That was how the ancient Keyblade War drew to a close. To this day, no one has ever managed to open the door to Kingdom Hearts. Sometime later, a little light that remained in the hearts of a few gave rise to the world we know today, one made of many worlds behind just as many walls, so that the Keyblade War would not be repeated. Xehanort's Report 5. At present, the lanes and corridors that run between the worlds may only traversed by us, Keyblade wielders, and those who have given themselves over to darkness. As the former are the duties to cross the chasms between worlds and guard against the latter, whose darkness corrupts and contaminates, so that no world need ever be lost again. Few Keyblade wielders remain now. I have heard of a handful of others outside my circle, but the world is vast and more of our kind may be out there. Now, in addition to the realm of light which we reside, there is also a realm of darkness, and the realm between which connects the two. The realm of darkness is most forbidden. I am told none who set foot there have ever returned. Alright, so next time I'll finish up the last half of the report. Until next time, see ya.